On April 3, 1948, an armed uprising broke out on Jeju Island in response to the upcoming general election exclusively for the southern part of the Korean Peninsula, which was perceived as a potential cause for national separation. However, the election proceeded as planned. Jeju people sought refuge in the mountains to evade the election. Consequently, the election in the Jeju district was voided. In response, the newly formed South Korean government imposed lockdown on the island and declared martial law. The martial law transformed the island into a vast prison. Around this time, the so-called scorched earth operation began, turning Jeju into a death island. In this heavy-handed suppression, ordinary civilians were perishing. More than 30,000 islanders, a tenth of Jeju's population then, were slain. Those who managed to escape death faced another suffering. Falsely accused, they were sentenced to death without a trial, or sent to prisons throughout the country. For 7 years and 7 months, Jeju became an isolated killing field. Even after Jeju 4-3 was all over, Jeju was branded a red island. The tragic past of Jeju 4-3 became a taboo, imposing 40 years of silence. Literature broke the silence of Jeju 4-3. Addressing the civilian killing during Jeju 4-3, the novel Aunt Suni revealed an element of truth about Jeju 4-3. In the 1980s, amidst global calls for transitional justice and the Korean democracy movement, there were demands to reveal the truth about the past atrocities of Jeju 4-3. Victims and survivors started testifying about Jeju 4-3. Over 10 years, local newspapers and NGOs collected testimonies from more than 6,000 people. Their combined efforts influenced the Jeju Provincial Council. The Jeju Provincial Council initiated an official investigation into Jeju 4-3. 13,968 victim reports from the victims and the bereaved were submitted to the Jeju Provincial Council. The truth campaigns of Jeju 4-3 gained prominence on the 50th anniversary of Jeju 4-3. Calls for government investigation into Jeju 4-3 surged, and nationwide civil movements to request enactment of a 4-3 special law was initiated. The National Assembly passed the 4-3 special law. Initiating the government's official efforts to address the past. After a 2-year investigation, the government published the Jeju April 3rd Incident Investigation Report. Thus, the president apologized to Jeju people for the fault of the state power.
국정을 책임지고 있는 대통령으로서 과거 국가 권력의 잘못에 대해 유족과 제주도민 여러분에게 진심으로 사과와 위로의 말씀을 드립니다.
Jeju Island has discovered a way of healing with living together. Jeju people didn't divide themselves into victims and perpetrators, but they came together to reveal the truth. The residents of Hagwiri village voluntarily raised funds for the construction of a village memorial altar, Youngmowan. This village memorial altar provides dedicated spaces for commemorating independence activists, national heroes, and all victims of Jeju 4-3 in one location. The bereaved families of the victims and the police veterans also held their hands. They declared unconditional reconciliation and living together. It is not the pain that we remember the past in history. We discovered a path to peace through the Jeju 4-3 archives. These archives became an invaluable legacy for Jeju people. The Jeju 4-3 archives can provide a global model for addressing the historical past of violence. The documents of truth campaigns and reconciliation exemplify history from below and chart a new path for addressing and resolving the historical past.